Hello and good evening, everybody. It's your friendly executive cat herder, Marissa Friedman, coming to you from conference room B for bedroom. You might hear my children screaming, or my husband working out, or dogs running around, because that's just how it rolls right now. So, a couple things to put on everyone's radar. I am looking for a few business owners, a very specific type of business owner. If you have more than one store location, I want to talk to you because I'm trying to do a pilot and a case study for a very specific purpose. And so I'm trying to reach out to people to say, hey, do you have somebody that you know that has a franchise or maybe a standalone location? And here's why. So, a couple of you guys know that we run these business report cards all the time. And I always show my business because when I started, I had F's and everything. And I like to say, listen, I work on the things that generate me money. And you'll notice, I don't really care about my website as much as everybody else does, but I do care about the things that drive traffic and get people to do what I want. So we run these series of different report cards that allow a business owner to see, hey, this is what I've got to work with. How do I fix this? And one of the things that we have discovered in this process is based on what you have goal-wise, whether that's clicks or calls or purchases or course purchases, some things may not matter to you. But if you have more than one business and more than one location, that's where it can get really tricky because how do you manage each of the brands? So some of you guys know we launched software, I want to say it was maybe November, December of last year. We quietly started leveraging this software with all of our clients, and this is what we use to pull and aggregate a lot of the data. So what we're looking for, oh, hi, thanks for letting me know. Awesome. If you have a store or location, what we will do is run these snapshot reports for you and allow you to see kind of what's going on in your business, what things do you need to work on. And it's a very detailed report. And what's really cool about the report in and of itself is it gives you kind of these grades, but it also says, here's what's wrong, here's how you fix it. So it actually allows you to go through the process of really discovering, hey, where do I need to change some of these things? And so because algorithms change and because things happen, we're constantly running snapshots like every quarter for ourselves and for our clients to help them get to where they need to go. So even if maybe all you do is social media, you don't really care about your website, that's fine. We can run that too. So what I'm looking for, again, very specifically, is a business that has more than one location, multi-location, ideally in Southern California, so that I can do the case study, but I'm super happy to do another state as well. And what we want to be able to do is to pull some of this reporting data and kind of show the journey of a business owner. Now, why does this matter? It matters for a couple of reasons. Number one, statistics indicate when we're trying to pull up all of these various different attributes of a business, it can be really, really hard. And all of my small business clients and friends have all said the same things. Hey, how do I communicate? What are the best channels to communicate? And how can I make sure that people know that they can buy from me and that I'm an option? And I say the same thing to everybody, which is, what channels are you focused on? Where are you putting dollars? How are you quantifying ROI on that advertising? And if you're really smart about your budgets, you actually aren't spending a lot of money. And I'm going to actually take you behind the scenes on one particular section of our business because I think it's really important that you get a clear picture and at least an understanding of, hey, where are people going? What do they need to work on? And I'm going to do some kind of all-time stuff because I kind of want people to see hey, we have different things that we're doing as well. So what we do is look at how do we quantify, specifically maybe in the last 90 days, we have an ROI conversion calculation. We know our return on customer investment. So I'm going to show you this screen. So what would it be like for you if when you were trying to make decisions about your business, you were able to look at a dashboard and say, cool, our click-through rate wasn't what it needed to be, but hey, out of 7,900 impressions, we were able to get 13,000 conversions. that might be worth having a conversation about. So, a couple of things that we do is we really try to figure out, hey, what are these sweet spots on different niches and different ways to engage that aren't reliant on one specific platform? Because what we find is that the platform and the algorithm is always going to change, but what doesn't change is your attention to how you talk about the brand and things that you can get from your users, right? User generated content and all this other stuff. So when we start doing this, what we've really tried to pay attention to is, okay, are we really looking at the full picture of a brand? If we are, let's look at what this means for us when we start really evaluating where are they starting and where are they going. And I feel like most marketing companies today are not giving you a realistic view of your brand or your business. They're giving you the snapshots that they want to give you. They aren't actually saying, hey, this is the game plan and this is how long it's actually going to get you, like it's going to take you to accomplish that game plan. So when we went into, and I'll give you a very specific example, when we went in to look at some of the reporting information around a couple of our brands, what we noticed immediately was that people just didn't have a clear understanding of how much time certain activities take. And so our job is to make sure that we can help you through that, but also that you have enough tools in your toolbox to figure out, is this something I want to do or is this something I want to teach? So the top question that I get asked is, what social media scheduling platform should I be using? And so what we try to say is, okay, take a second, take a deep breath, and really think about why we're doing social media and why we want people to do that. So in the next couple of live streams, we're actually going to be showing people how to schedule their content, how to use these dashboards to be able to create a really key set of aggregated posts. And you don't have to be a marketing expert to be able to leverage the expertise that we're going to share with you. And that, I think, for me is one of the top things that for most people they struggle with. So just to give you like an example, when we try to quantify what engagement looks like, or all of these buzzwords, we have really easy ways to do that. And I look forward